Welcome to Her
Next Chapter, a podcast by teens for teens. Just so you guys know, this is our first time doing a podcast and even being a part of a podcast, so grow with us and know that we're learning on the way too.
So how we started this podcast was we were at Chipotle, and Chipotle is our favorite place.
Yes.
My dad heard us talking, and he was like, "You guys are really good at like talking and like
communicating, being in like on a flow of like a conversation."
Yeah. So like he was like, "You guys should start a podcast." So we thought it was a good idea, and that's how we got here today.
Yeah.
And our reason for starting this is we want our space to be relatable for teens and like empower people, and we're hoping that's what it can be, and that's kind of like our reason for starting.
Yeah. And the name comes from like women's lives like changing every day and just moving on to the next chapter, and women always have to be on the go, and that's where we got the name.
Yeah.
So to introduce ourselves, my name is Emma Bailey. I play club soccer and AAU basketball, and I love Chipotle. It's my favorite place ever. And I get a bowl every single time.
What do you get in your bowl?
I get rice, beans, chicken, sour cream, and cheese. Very simple.
Beans.
Yeah. I'm Abey, and I'm a dancer, and I'm like addicted to Starbucks. Like I love Starbucks so much.
Like every single day.
Every day she gets it after school. But like, what's your order? Like at Starbucks?
I get a Trento because like I drink a lot of Starbucks, and I get a strawberry acai refresher with lemonade and no strawberries in it because the strawberries ruin the drink.
I don't think so.
I feel like it flavors it more.
No, I love like the,
I like it when it's darker too.
I like it lighter, but I like the strawberries in it. All right, Maura.
Hi, my name is Maura. I play lacrosse, and I love to go on the beach and tan.
Oh my gosh, she gets so burnt sometimes.
I try my best.
No, but after like it's done burnt, like she looks really tan. Like, she looks really tan right now.
So to introduce our topic of the day, we're gonna be talking about starting freshman year and like how to deal with stress about that. So, yeah. So I'm going to a different school than them too. I'm going to a private school, and they're both going to our local public school. So we want to start talking about like, I'm gonna talk about going to a new school and how it is. So like, I'm very nervous because I've known Maura since I was like around 7 or 6, and I met Abey in 7th grade, but we became very close very quickly. So I'm really sad to like leave them and like venture out and do a new journey without them. But I think like everyone's journey like has their own way, and like I think mine was better to go to a private school, and it's a very nerve-wracking and big change, but I think change is very important because you learn to grow and become a better person with change, because without change, you don't learn anything. Yeah. And something for me was I met them in middle school. So I came from the small school going to our middle school. So it was 3 schools that combined. So I had like little to no friends in all my classes because all of my friends from my school, since we were a small school, all the other schools had like 200 to 300 kids, and then I had 50 kids. So all my classes, I had like maybe one friend, maybe not, while everybody else had a lot of other friends. So I met Emma actually in the school lobby.
Well, so we had Spanish class together, but we barely talked. And then we were in the lobby because like we both got to school really early. And she randomly like waved at me one day. So I was like, okay, hi. And then she was like, yeah, like I only sit with a couple people. Like, and then I was like, oh, come to our table.
So I have this like large friend group now because I met like my new friends. And
she had her outfit specifically picked for that day. And so at first, like, she didn't really talk until someone talked to her. And then she brought us cookies every single day.
Every single day.
And they were the best cookies, like, ever.
I used to bring all different kinds. I brought Chips Ahoy. I think the one time I brought my mom's cookies that she makes.
I would try to take them first.
She would bring, like, crumble some days. We were like, okay.
They're like, okay, yeah, you could sit with us.
Yeah. And, yeah, that's pretty much my story.
Yeah.
My middle school experience going into it was similar to Emma's. We had already formed formed like a group, so like going into middle school was so much better.
and like an easier transition.
Yeah, like a better
Abey's
transition.
Was. Yeah.
But going into high school is going to be a little bit difficult for me because it's going to be like a bunch of like different people in my life, like kind of like branching off.
No, yeah.
Yeah, so you got to like learn and like kind of like grow
like
from that.
Some of our closest friends are going to different schools, so we're going to have to like learn from that and like have to get used to going to school without them.
Yeah. But I think like going to a different school like shows who your true friends are because the true friends will stay close.
Yeah, they'll stay close and they'll stay in contact, and it kind of like shows like your friendship.
No, yeah.
So to start off with our topic for today, our topic of starting freshman year and like how to deal with stress. Like going into freshman year, I'm a little bit like nervous because it's nerve-wracking to go and move to a big school from middle school because our middle school from middle school to high school, it's a big change.
Yeah.
Because the school size is very big for us and another school joins in with us. So we have a lot more people that like are coming over and we kind of have to like not join in with them, but kind of include them and stuff. And it's a little bit nerve-wracking because we have like new schedules, just new schools in general, and freshman year can be very scary.
Yeah, but I think at the same time, like, everyone has to enjoy it because you only get one freshman year. Like, I really enjoyed 8th grade. Like,
I loved 8th grade.
I loved it so much, and it was a big, like, it was a lot of lessons I learned in 8th grade, but I think, like, towards the end, it was so much fun, like, all of our trips and stuff.
Like, freshman year, it's going to be so much different from middle school because at our school we do something called like smart schedule where your schedule well for me at Maura school Emma school is not like that I don't think
I think it's normal.
But going into from middle school we had a normal schedule. You have 12 periods in that day, but in our high school we have a smart schedule, which is where
it like shifts almost.
It like shifts every single day. And you have, like, a different schedule. And we have an hour lunch. So, like, I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
But going back to, like, the stress part of it and stuff about freshman year, throughout my, like, schooling and stuff, I was always taking, like, the highest classes I possibly could. So, which caused a lot of stress. And I definitely have worked on it, but I put a lot of stress on myself to be perfect and to have straight A's. Like,
she would be in, like, our Italian class and be stressing about a test she just took. And she's like, if I don't get a 90, I'm going to be so cooked. I'm like, a 90 is good. You just took a hard math test.
Yeah, so I always put a lot of stress on myself. And I think I've learned that because I'm taking the highest classes, like, I'm not going to do, like, as good as I would. So I think, like, really just, like, how I picture it, I mean, like, some tests, like, they will, but, like, I picture, like, if it doesn't matter in 5 years, like, why stress about it, like, now?
Yeah, like going into high school, like, our grades start to matter more, so that's a little bit more nerve-wracking going into high school. Like, all of us I know want to achieve, like, big things later in life, so, like, we all want to do great things in high school, and that can be a little bit nerve-wracking, like, giving yourself some pressure.
Yeah, I think, like, and having, like, a good set of friends, like, by your side. And, like, freshman year introduces you to a lot of new things and a lot of, like, topics. So, and I think just having, like, friends that have, like, goals like you will definitely help you, like
the same, like, priorities and, like, goals to their life.
And, like, once you achieve what you want to achieve, like, it helps a lot. Starting freshman year, yes, it can be scary, but there's also, like, exciting things going into it. Like, I'm excited to, like, I guess be in high school in general.
Like, experience, like, those.
Like, experience some of the big things that everybody, like, experiences when they're in high school. Like, I'm excited to do that.
And I bet a bunch of people, like, could relate to, like, being stressed out about, like, high school and stuff and, like, the classes. And, like, I think, like, just, like, even listening to this podcast can even help you, like, to, like, feel like, oh, like, someone can relate to me and knows that I'm going through the same things that they are.
Yeah, I think, like, what some people, like, tend to, like, forget is that, like, you're not the only one that feels the same way.
But some ways that you can deal with stress, like, I know I tend to deal with, like, I do multiple sports.
Yeah.
Like, all of us do multiple sports.
Yeah.
So, like, how I deal with stress, like I was very stressed out trying to get my schoolwork done because I was having to go from one thing to another and I would have to study for a test or quiz, but I would have no time to do that.
Yeah.
So I've like learned to deal with stress by like taking one thing at a time, because I used to think of everything like I have so much to do. I have to get this done. I have to get this done. But if I started to think of like one thing, and I started to accomplish more by thinking of one thing instead of everything I have to do.
No, that's 100% right. Because I feel like if you try to like tackle everything at once, like nothing ever is gonna get done if you're just like stressing about something instead of like just getting it done. Because at some point you're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
And even like I know like I play 2 sports as well sometimes, like, and it's very stressful. And I see where Abby's like coming from and like having to do like the hard like math classes and stuff like that. But I think just like knowing that it's all gonna work out and just yeah. And a big way I like handle my stress is I like to listen to music. I love
listening to music.
I love music.
What do you love to listen to?
I love SZA. I love her so much. I love Taylor Swift. I love like all like the most common like artists.
My favorite artist is Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
And I like
country
Megan.
music.
I like Megan Maroney too.
Yes.
I want to go.
I want to go to the
depending
concert.
on the mood, my mood.
No, yeah, like Phoebe.
Yeah.
If I'm like upset, Phoebe Bridges, 100%. Because like she like I love her. But then like if I'm in like a good mood, like country, Megan Maroney.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
spring,
I
like
tend to-
summer songs
Spring?
like
Oh,
Springsteen, Toes
Yeah.
by Zach Brown Band. No, it's a song.
But yeah, like that's a very good way to deal with stress. I know Maura sometimes takes naps.
Oh,
She said before she takes a lot of naps.
I like to sleep. I like to go to bed at 7. Like
7?
Like I like to
You
lay
go to
in
bed
bed.
that early?
No, so if I'm like super tired, I'll just lay in bed by like 8 or 9 or 7 and just fall asleep.
Oh.
After school. But I do have sports every single day, which
Yeah, I
kind
do
of makes it
too.
difficult. So
Sports can make doing school and like I feel like sports make school more stressful sometimes.
Exactly. And
Mhm.
like when I come home and I have to go like straight to lacrosse because I have lacrosse and it's far away and it's hours on end of just lacrosse.
It's
and then
hard to
coming
get things
home
done when
and
you have
doing
sports.
your work and then like studying also and then like trying to go to sleep and then like waking up at like 6 in the morning the next
No.
day.
Yeah,
It's
that's
super
hard.
I remember at
difficult.
one point in 7th grade, I would go from track and then I'd go to my agility and speed
Yeah.
practice and then I was going to basketball and then having to do homework. Like it was very hard and difficult, but I think if you just take it one thing at a time, listen to music. And there's also a method I learned from the guidance counselor that he came in our class. It was like look at 5 things here. Have you remember that?
I do.
It was like look for 5 things, see 4. Wait, I don't know. Look and see. Listen for 4, touch 3, smell 2,
I know it. It's like
Smell
and taste 1.
It's like describing something can help, I guess. It's
Yeah.
kinda like describing.
It like makes your brain not think about what you're stressing
yeah,
about.
I feel like it's easier to get like things done when I take one thing at a time, because like one day at a time, I guess you could say, because like when I know there's a project coming up at school, I tend to think about it a week in advance when I haven't even got assigned the project yet.
No, yeah.
And I make it such a
100%.
big deal. Like even if I haven't got assigned to that project, it's like living in my head like I have a project coming up. And the
No.
project's never even that big of a deal.
Yeah, like I actually really like projects. Like
I
I'd rather
I do too.
I'd rather
and
do that than a
drawing.
test.
Drawing.
Drawing.
I like to color.
Oh.
She'll be in English class and she'll just be like doodling.
No, because I
What? You doodle.
I do doodle.
A
Doodle.
lot.
I don't like that word, doodle.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
Maura. What do you say? Drawing?
Drawing.
But like
Color.
coloring.
All right, coloring. But yeah,
Hey.
some classes for me, like I know like going into freshman year, some classes are going to be harder than others, such as physics. Our school decided to give us a whole physics packet without even teaching us any physics before we haven't learned any physics yet. But I have this huge physics packet and I have no clue what I'm doing because we've never learned physics. So I know that class is going to be very difficult for me, which starting freshman year, there's going to be classes that are harder for people than others. Mm-hmm. And that's like, okay, like you might be struggling in one class, but your friend's not in that class. So like help each other out. Yeah. I guess I'm trying to say.
I was going to take AP Physics, I think, if I went to Abey's school. So I'm always here to help Abey out if she ever needs anything. So
I don't know what science I'm taking.
I'm just in honors physics, so like
I could always help her. I'm taking like the highest classes I can at my private school. So yeah.
So moving into our next our special segment, I guess you can call it. We're gonna do like empowerment cards.
I'm really excited to share this.
I like the colors of the card. I don't know.
But about this segment,
these are them.
These are them.
But about this segment is like our goal with the segment is to kind of like share something to empower you at the end of each episode.
Yeah.
That can kind of relate to what we talked about for that day and like I guess like stick with you and like kind of be like
something you can take away.
Yeah, because some of these topics we talk about might be pointless to you, but we're hoping this will help.
This can actually help. I mean,
so our card of the day is
grow through what you go through. And what that means what that means
so
is
sweet.
Okay.
All right.
What that means is like you're going to go through change. Everyone's going to go through change. And you just have to know that it's okay. And you're going to have to grow with what you go through. And I think, like, to become a better person, you have to, like, look at the things as glass half full instead of glass half empty. Because just look at the things on the bright side and know, like, the grass is greener on the other side. And this could be related to me going to a new school. Like, I'm growing through change, and I'm going to know that it's all going to be okay. And that I'm going to become a better person because I'm going through change and learning to adapt to it.
Yeah. Yeah, this can kind of relate to, like, going to freshman year. Like, you're going to go through things when you go into freshman year. It's going to be difficult at first, but once you grow through freshman year and, like, grow through starting the school, like, you're going to go places if you grow through what you go through.
100%, yeah. Maura, do you have anything to say about that?
What do you think about like starting freshman year? Like, do you think that like there's gonna be hard stuff when you go?
Yeah, because like there's gonna be so much change. I mean, like so many like different things. Cause like our friend group, like our initial friend group, because we're all in like the same group, sort of. It's gonna kind of like branch off. So like different groups are gonna like split up a little bit. I think.
No, I 100% think that too. Like. I've heard a lot of like people say like you usually don't stay like close with the people you were in middle school, but I definitely have I have this one really best friend. I've had her since preschool, and I definitely will stay friends with her. Yeah. But I think I mean it might branch out, but you know that's all part of change. And I think we will us three will definitely stay friends, even though I'm going to a different school. Yeah, I mean I love you too.
I love you too.
You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome.
So sweet.
But, like, some things we know are going to be hard going into high school, but, like, everybody's going to face challenges in high school.
Yeah.
And in the long run, just know that, like, it will all turn out okay in the end. And, like, you will be okay.
It will get better.
It will get better. And it's not always going to stay like that.
Yeah.
So, to wrap things up for today.
What you guys can get out of this, I think this main card just shows you grow through what you go through. Live like high school, whatever grade you guys are in watching this, or if you're not in grade, it's okay. Thanks for listening to her
next
chapter.
Make sure to subscribe and leave us 5 stars on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Share this with your group chats, and don't forget to follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Her Next Chapter 3.
Yeah.
See you soon.
See you guys
Bye.
Bye.